Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and basically give you a look at my vinyl LP collection. Now, in case you guys don't know what vinyl LP is, it's basically another word for records. And if you are a fan of MLP, then vinyl you would know as the name of one of the most popular secondary characters in the fandom. But anyway, I want to come on here, like I said, and show you my collection. Now, I do have another vinyl LP on the way. This vinyl LP is going to be coming hopefully this week, and it was, according to what it said online, an Amazon exclusive. That being the vinyl LP re-release of Evergreen Knights, with the majority of the songs sung by Lisa Lohan. Now, Evergreen Knights, in case you guys don't know, is actually the soundtrack to the animated 1980s and early 90s cartoon, The Raccoons. That's right, this album has all the songs you would hear, a majority of them anyway, in the Raccoon series. Now, true, you could find these on digital format if you go to some of the Raccoon fan sites out there. You'll be able to download them like that, like I did. But to have the actual album, or at least a re-release of it, is something as well, because you get to kind of, play it and live it, if you will, or play it basically the way it was originally meant to be, or originally intended to be when it first came out. But with that said, let me show you some of the vinyl LPs that I do have in my collection, with that one coming hopefully this week, and that will be part of a package opening, so expect that very soon. But on to the collection. So, what vinyl LPs do I have? Well, of course, first of all, you have to have a vinyl LP player or a record player, right? Well, fortunately, that's exactly what I have. I have a Corsley vinyl LP record player, which also has Bluetooth capability. In other words, you can listen to your Blu-ray device or your Bluetooth device on the speaker or through the speakers of the record player. But anyway, what records, vinyl LPs do I have in addition to the one that I just mentioned that I will be getting? Well, first of all, we'll start with my most recent one. I got this for my sister back in December for Christmas, and of course I had to wait until they had other copies come in. But this is the Purple Rain soundtrack. This is Prince and a Revolution, and it's the Purple Rain soundtrack, the soundtrack to the very film of the same name. Now, yes, I do have the film on DVD somewhere, and that's pretty much packed away, but I also have it on Blu-ray, and I do have it on streaming. So, yeah, I have it in many formats. And I also have the soundtrack. I don't have the soundtrack on CD, but I do have some of the songs through my on my Spotify list, so I can listen to them like that. As well as I have them on some of my variety CDs that I created throughout the years. But yeah, Prince and the Revolution, Purple Rain, is one of the albums I have, and it's really kind of cool. It's got all the songs you would expect on there. It's got about one, two, three, four, five songs on side A, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 songs on side 2. So basically 9 songs in total. So that's pretty cool. The other one I got, ironically, we got the soundtrack for this on CD back when the movie came out, and also have the soundtrack through my Spotify list and all that. And I was surprised when I saw this on sale at my job. It's the Frozen 2 soundtrack. Yes, Frozen 2 actually came out on vinyl, and it's a nice blue record, if you will. Gotta straighten it out though so it fits in there. But yeah, and you have the songs basically on there as well. You have about 4 songs on side 1, and you have 4 songs on side 2. So Into the Unknown, which is the one sung by Dina Menzel, and Aurora is on side 1, and that's about, I think that's the only version that's on there. But yeah, the songs are all on there, which is, pretty cool when you think about it. But yeah, we've got the Frozen 2 soundtrack. And in this one, I got several years ago when I started noticing that vinyl was coming back. This was around the time vinyl record players and all that were coming back. I have the Transformers the Movie Original Motion Picture Soundtrack Special Edition. This is a special edition one. I found out about this by looking online. I saw it on Amazon. I was thinking, what was this? And I saw what it was. I said, I gotta get that. And I also saw some people reviewing it online as well. So here we have basically the inside of the entire thing. I don't know if you can really see that. But here we have the inside of the entire thing. So, which is pretty cool. And basically, the way the records are presented is right here. Right off the bat, you have a red one, which is side A and B, representing the Autobots. Right there, like I said, you got a red vinyl one. And pull it out again. Pretty cool. And then, when you open up, I think it's right here, right at the end, you have the purple one, which is in the Decepticon colors. And also, both of them have the logo, the insignia of the Transformers. Like the red one has the Autobot insignia in the middle and translucent. Same with the Decepticon one, which is pretty cool. And then, like I said, you look on the inside and you get all that nice artwork and all that too. So, really cool. And then it shows you what's on each side, basically. I think I haven't really looked that much, but you know, like right here, you have side 3, and that shows you basically what's on there, and you can hopefully see the Decepticon insignia in there as well. But that shows you what's on side, side B, on side 3, I guess, as they call it. And then when you go over here and you open up to get this side out, or you get, I guess it's called side 2 or something like that. There you go. So, and then of course you got the Autobot insignia on the back there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, basically they go by, I guess, numbers. So side 2 has these, and the Decepticon one, and the Autobot one has these songs, and the Decepticon one has these songs. So that's pretty cool. Then, of course, I got this at my job, about 20 bucks. They still sell it. It's Disney's Ultimate Hits, and it's basically like, you remember the Disney Pop Hits CD they brought out? It's kind of similar to that. And it shows you the songs that are on each side, so that's pretty cool. It's basically a compilation disc, and it's in the old school kind of Disney. Oh, if I can get it out without ruining it. It's kind of in that old Disney look, if you will. It's basically a regular record. It's got that old Disney like font in the middle. So there we go. But yeah, got that. It's pretty cool to have. It's just one of those compilation releases that they do with its songs. And then of course I got this at my job as well. This was re-released. It's a Walmart exclusive red vinyl for the movie, and you can see it's like that, which is pretty cool. It's Top Gun, of course. They did this, I think, in time for the movie, the sequel, Maverick, to come out, which is yet to come out. I think it's going to come out maybe next year or later this year. But as you can see, it's in all red vinyl, so it's pretty cool. And then I got this many years ago at the half-price bookstore when I was living on my own. Right there, that's how much I paid for it. $1.79, can you believe that? But this was at the half-price bookstores in Lawrence, Kansas, which is not there anymore. But this is just, I bought this because my family had this album back when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to it originally. I think it may have broke. But this was the original Disneyland release of Mouse Size. And I think, what was it, Yesterdayland TV or something, I have to look at it, recently talked about Mouse Size, so check that out on YouTube. But yeah, we got this, and I didn't have, of course, a LP player at the time because they weren't considering re-releasing them at the time I got this. But good thing I did, because now we have one. So, you know, at least now I have one and all that. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have this. And it's a collector's edition. It's an original release. It's not a re-release, it's original. But I wouldn't put it past Disney to re-release them. This, of course, is just something I used to have as a kid. This was by the Kid Stuff Records. This is Rocky Saves the Day. These are one of those storybook small vinyl LPs that would come out with books. You know, you would listen to it while you were reading the book, which is pretty cool. Then, of course, got this. This was re-released as well. This is the Michael Jackson Thriller record. And the one thing you'll notice about the Prince and Michael Jackson one is they have the pictures on both sides of the vinyl, as you can see, which is pretty cool. You have pictures on both sides of the vinyl. So yeah, it's really nice to have that in the collection. Got that for Christmas. Really happy about that. And in this one, of course, is something I had as a kid. This is the Flash and Aquaman read-along vinyl by Peter Pan Records, 33.5 RPM. Side 1 is the Three Faces of Mr. Big, if you will. And then side B, or side 2, is the defeat as a dehydrator. So side 1 is Flash, side 2 is Aquaman. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, got this. This was re-released by At the Movies, as my At the Movies series. It's a re-release of the, it's re-released by At the Movies music vinyl. This is basically a re-release of the original Transformers the movie soundtrack again, the way it was originally released. Not just the special edition I just showed you, but the way it was originally released. This is the actual original. Well, not the original, but this is the re-release of what the original album looked like. So it's pretty cool, and it's basically, you know, just, you know, the same as before. You know, it's you know, it's just, you know, the same as before. You got the record in there. We can pull it out, and there you go. You see, it's kind of like what it was when it came out. So it's pretty nice. Put it back in the sleeve. And then last but not least, Dirty Dancing, which is also a re-release of the original soundtrack, and the Walmart exclusive being that it's a purple record instead of a dark record or black record, if you will. And again, just like with Top Gun, just like that. I recently discovered they have a Breakfast Club one, and then that's the record right there. I recently discovered they have a Breakfast Club one out as well, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, but yeah, that's the Dirty Dancing one, like I said. So yeah, so again, just in case. But yeah, that's pretty much. But yeah, for right now, that's pretty much my. It's pretty much my vinyl LP collection. Just thought I'd come on here, let you guys see what I have, in addition to hopefully what I will be getting this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you all think down below. Comment if you like. I am out.